Man, what is good, people? We're here with another episode of Fan Game Fridays, and in this video we'll be checking out the fan remakes of Sonic 1 and 2 on Sega Master System. So yeah, if you people are excited for some fan game content on this channel, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe if you're new here. Also be sure to leave suggestions for what Sonic fan games I should try out next week in the comments below and on my social media channels. Yeah, these remakes are kind of crazy. Also, it's been like... The first Fan Game Fridays video was a double feature, and this is kind of maybe a callback? Is it too soon for a callback? Maybe. But yeah. First we're going to look at the remake of Sonic 1 on Sega Master System, and as you can see by the menu, there's a lot of features and modes. You got a lot of playable characters. These are all the playable characters from Sonic Mania Plus, actually. And they do play as you expect, which I'll show off later. So as you can see here, we have the world map that was present in the original. And yeah, here's the game itself. Plays pretty much as you would expect. You'll also notice this game is being presented in widescreen. Of course, that's a wonderful feature for a remake. And right here is like, this is that bonus stage that was in the original version, but it's been... But when you play the remake version of this game, this is the special stage. You have to navigate through this bonus level, quote unquote, to get the Chaos Emerald right there. You see that? Pretty cool, yeah. And right here we got a boss fight, the first boss fight, and as you can see, you could display a life gauge if you so choose. It is an option, you could turn it off. And right here is Marble Zone. This was not in the original. This was remade for this game, for this remake. It's pretty nice. I mean, Marble Zone isn't one of my favorite zones, but it's neat to see it and to hear like an 8-bit version of the song. So yeah, I mean, hey, it's cool, right? Anyway, so in this game, Sonic can spin dash and has the drop dash. I mean, I think I've said this like in one of the other videos, but yeah, when Sonic Mania came out, the fan game makers they just got heavily inspired by Mania, man. Like, they just started taking a bunch of features from Mania and just like plopping into these fan games, and you know what? I'm kind of all for it. So anyway, here's Tails. He flies. You already know. And Knuckles, he glides. He can climb walls. Steering him to the left and right feels a little awkward. He seems to descend rather quickly. It's not like the official like Genesis Sonic games where like Knuckles would gradually get faster as he glides. And here we have Mighty, which, hey, if you played Mania Plus, you know how his ground pound works. When he does it, he knocks rings down from midair, and also he can just like slam into enemies. I believe he's safe from spikes, but I didn't test it. That's another thing I just forgot to do. But yeah, man, these two games, they've just been a real joy to play through. Here's Ray. This does not his gliding does not control the way you think it does. You have to use the jump button. If you press jump in the air, he'll nosedive, but then you press again and he'll actually tilt upward. So next up, I'm checking out... What am I checking out? Competition, of course. So, this game has quote-unquote online, but both devices have to be connected to the same internet, so it's almost like playing, like, local DS play, if you will. It's kind of like that. And right here we have Encore Mode, which, surprise, surprise, was taken from Mania. So in this mode, your characters are treated as lives. So if you die as one character, then you can't play as them. And if you hit these item boxes, you change into a different character. So yeah, it's really interesting because that means you can be multiple characters in a single level, like a single act, you know? So that's all nice. Let me see here. Yeah, so then I turned to Knuckles. In Mania, you were able to switch characters because like you had one following you the whole time, but not in this game. You hit the item box, you just change characters just like that. And I guess I guess speaking of changing characters, why don't we move on to Sonic 2 right now? So here we go. Sonic 2, we have the intro. I believe, if I remember correctly, I believe Tails was kidnapped in this game. I'm gonna correct myself later. I'm pretty sure Tails was kidnapped, so you were just solo Sonic in Sonic 2 on the Game Gear / Master System. But yeah, Sonic 2, the Sonic 2 remake right here has a plethora of options and modes, as you can see here. But the craziest thing is that on the character select, there's a bunch of pairs, but look at the character selection. Shadow and Metal Sonic, Amy and Knuckles, Mighty and Ray, of course. That's pretty crazy. So as you can see here, here's the first level. You'll notice, like, you just see Sonic, even though, like, the character selected said Sonic and Tails. Basically, and I didn't figure this out until later. Let me see here. Yeah, this part. So, it took me, like, until the end of the stage to realize, oh, wait. Maybe if I press, like, the B button on my Xbox controller, I could switch characters and, because these signs right here tell you, hey, you gotta fly upward, is what it's telling you. So, essentially speaking, when you pick a pair of characters, like, one of them is able to fly, and one of them is, like, the speed type that can spin dash, because Tails can't spin dash. He can roll down hills and do, like, the rolling, dash, if you will. But, no, Sonic can spin dash. Tails can't spin dash. Tails can fly. Yeah, pretty interesting. Like basically that means I have to switch between characters, like, in levels. And right here, Oil Ocean was not in the original Sega Master System / Game Gear game, but this is just the first act, and it's literally like an auto runner thing where Sonic is on board. So this is pretty neat. I really like this. Pretty neat. And then we have the challenge mode. I'm just gonna talk about a couple of the modes here. And the first one I'm going to talk about is the one where you have to collect the red star rings in order to beat the level. So you need to do a little bit of exploring in order to beat the stage. As you can see, you collect the red star ring right there. You have to collect a total of 3. Otherwise, as you can see right here, you can't exit the level. You must collect those 3. And then finally, there's this pacifist mode where you can't destroy enemies, and I guess you can't break item boxes. Pretty neat. Anyway, guys, that is Sonic 1 and 2 Sega Master System remade. So be sure to hit the like button if you like this video. And yeah, I should see people in the next one. Peace out.